on. So Gerald, and how do you pronounce the last name? Antoine, awesome. 5 laps, Corvette C0706. Again, my name is David, in case you forgot. A few things before we go. Mirrors are all mine. You just focus on driving. I worry about everybody else. If anybody does come behind you, I'll let you know. Foot off the throttle so they pass you quickly. When you catch people, just wait for me to tell you pass right or left. My hand does get over the wheel, but it's safety. You're in control. Don't let go. There just in case. Now, did we want to drive automatic? Do you want to use paddle shifters? What are we doing today?
Automatic. I don't want to
easy enough.
All that.
I got you. So, what that means for us. We're going to get on track, get to a good amount of speed. Double orange cones, the braking zone, just smooth and firm. Fast to go, the more you brake. The important thing, scrub your speed initially, because when we get to that single green cone, we start turning in, we want to be able to release that brake pedal. We got all the weight in the world up front, nothing on the back wheels. So, you know, we want to slow down so we can just let that weight set back and sit level as you come into that corner. As you're turning, focus on hitting all those apexes, those red and white stripes, get in nice and tight in the corners. Again, this track relative to, you know, what we're used to driving the streets, it's really wide. You know, it's 60, 70 feet wide in some places. So we can always turn tighter. We don't ever be too quick. You know, we have lots of time to actually get in and make that corner. But what's important in a Corvette, this thing likes to go straight. So we want it straight for as long as possible. If we're turning too quick or too tight, it makes these really tight kind of C shapes. We want all our corners to go nice and deep, turn a little tighter, and then come out straighter. You know, so don't turn in early in the Corvettes. We like taking our time. It lets us get a nicer line out of the turn so we can get this power to the ground. That's the hard thing about the Corvette. It has a pretty intrusive traction control system. It's too much horsepower for the rear wheels. So if you're too aggressive on throttle, it just cuts all the power. It's not fun, it's not fast. It works in conjunction with your steering. The straighter that wheel is, the more horsepower you get. So get your turning done initially. While you're turning, you know, turn tight, get into those corners so we can just start to unwind and that power can start to come back to the ground. If you're, you know, smoothing your throttle, if you feel it cut power on, you feel it kind of bogged down, just back off that little bit, and if you can, straighten out a little more too, then that kind of rehooks up, power comes back in. Last kind of 2 things. Anytime you're doing any kind of driving, don't care what you're in or what you're on, it always comes down to your eyes. Eyes control it all. You just got to keep them ahead of you. This is a great little car. It's quick. You're going to get faster every time you go around with it. We never think any faster. You got to look up. You got to keep your eyes ahead of yourself where you're looking to go. That's how we can keep up with the speed. Second part, this thing's loud. It's real loud in here, which means you're not going to hear me anytime you're at full throttle. I'm going to yell the best I can, but I give hand signals through. All pretty straightforward. You know, I'll tell you to brake, ease off the brake, and then I like that word patience. You know, you hit that corner, we don't just slow down anymore, but we can't accelerate either. We're just at that perfect speed, just get through the turn, power out. All that being said, it's a fun day. Enjoy it. You know, I'm going to be pushing you because that's fun for me. Did you have any last minute questions before we go? All right.
Just remind me what the cones, you know, and say, hey.
Brake at the orange, point at the green.
Okay.
Yeah. We're coming out, made in a big left. All the way down. Just watch out for anyone else coming in and out of here. And we're going to come to a full stop at that stop sign. We got at least one more car coming, so just park right there at the white. Right there's good. Leave that Hellcat smell. He's out good. Everybody comes by. When you're ready, nice and smooth, start pulling out that single green cone. Just good, consistent acceleration, straight on out. We're clear. Cone. Yep, straight ahead of you. Yeah, so stay to the right first. Okay. Yep, now we're on track. Now you can start cutting. Single green, straight ahead to it. 2 hands on the wheel, all the way there. Keep building speed. Now start turning. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. Use all the track out to the left. Start to accelerate. One application. The orange cones are where you start to brake. Just smooth pressure. A little harder, a little harder, a little harder. Look in. You're not braking at all, which means we're going to overshoot that turn. I'll keep it from going off track. Not going to brake forward. So your straight line speed's good. Orange cones, brake. Harder, harder brakes, 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 brakes. Yep, harder. Now ease off and turn. Because we need to hit that green cone, which we're nowhere near. Brake. Oh. Now turn in. Okay. No throttle. Wait, wait, wait. Now accelerate. Good. Keep building speed. At the orange. Okay. So we can get to that green cone. Now brake, because look in. We need to touch that green cone. So keep steering. Tighter steering, nothing else. Now squeeze that throttle. End up on the right. Lift off the throttle and just turn in. This speed we can carry in. Good. Now we give a little bit of brakes. Look into our apex. And no throttle so you hit that corner. So we still get it all the way through this turn. Now straighten out. Feed in that power. way to the green. Now slowly ease off as you turn in. Tighter, 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 tighter. Now squeeze that throttle and straighten out. Brake hard. Hold that pressure. Keep braking, keep braking. Now slowly just ease off that pedal as you turn. That's better. That's how we get that grip. Light brakes. Turn in. Apex first. Now straighten out and then feed that power. Back to left.
Okay.
Yep.
Brake.
Yep. So same thing. Light brakes, ease off. The cornering speed's always the same, but we want to use all our grip for just the steering. So accelerate in the straights, lift off the throttle, just turn in. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. Good. Light brakes, ease off. You're coming in early. Just makes this really narrow right here, which means we run out of track quick. All this space is for you. So keep it on the edge all the way down. And then brake and just straight on that edge the whole way down. Keep braking. Now slowly start easing off and turn. Tighter, 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 tighter. Now throttle all the way to that left edge. Beautiful. Brake, hard and straight, harder. This corner's tighter. Keep time. Now start turning in. Ease off in patience. Squeeze that power. A little bit of brake and start turning in. Don't need to slow down that hard. We just need to wait forward. So it's a very light brake over the hill. You can be throttling through here. Now brake to the green. Ease off the brake and just steer. No pedals. Keep turning, tighter, tighter, tighter. Come halfway out. Stay right. Now just lift, turn in, apex, accelerate. Now, follow that black line. Keep it all the way up to that green cone. Starts you wide, and then you'll see. It just gives you so much more space to cut in through here, and then look at all that room you gave yourself. Good. So we can always ease off that brake as you turn. Good. Squeeze that throttle, track all the way out. Brakes. Keep braking, keep braking. Because this corner's flat, we don't have the banking, which means we gotta scrub more speed for it. So here, we don't even really air brake, just lift and let that momentum carry you in. But keep turning, get into that apex. Now straighten out, accelerate. Smooth brakes. Same thing, just in really early, makes this real tight. Squeeze that throttle, back on right. Lift, curve in, accelerate. Light brakes, take your time, you got time. What's gonna help you here? You've gotten faster every lap you've gone around. Keep your eyes moving. So as I come down the straight, look at the full course, see where it's going. Now brake. The green, start slowly easing out of that brake pedal and turning in. We're trying to avoid that big suspension power. Now we're braking so hard, the front really compresses. Just release. Brake smooth, stay left, stay left, stay left. Keep braking, keep braking. Now start turning, easing off that brake. Squeeze into that power. Stay right, now just lift, no brakes, you're fine.
Okay, no brakes?
Yep, but no throttle either.
Okay.
Because your speed's perfect for it.
Right, because a car can only do one thing at a time.
Exactly. So here, speed's good. Don't slow down much more. Take your time. Now start turning in. Same thing. You're trying to rush that throttle and you feel it start pushing us straight. Horsepower goes that way. So if we're turning, wait for it. Lift, curve in. Good. Start wide. Take your time. There you go. Now curve in. Maintain that momentum. Keep it tight. Keep it tight. Now use all your track. Better. Have fun yet? Keep braking. Now ease out of it. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. That was much better balance. Now let's get closer out of it. That's good. Brake harder, harder, harder. So we can start just easing off and turning. Take your time with it. Squeeze that power all the way to the right. Now no pedals, just turning. Keep it tight. We're a little late. It's gonna get loose. It's back in. So, same thing. Once you've eased off, keep your hands turning tighter, tighter, tighter. Get that car to actually make the corner. We want that rotation. Lift, turn in. There you go, nice apex. Start wide, your speed's perfect, just steering. Tighter, more steering, more steering, more steering, more steering. Now straighten out. That's the one. Brake, harder, harder, harder. Slow ease out of it. Apex tighter, tighter, tighter. There you go. There's some red and whites. Good. pressure. Hold that. More. Now turn in. There it is. Wait for it. Squeeze in. Light brakes just a little bit so we can make this turn tight. Unwind. There you go. Stay left. Brake smooth. We are coming off the track here. So start turning in that blue cone just to the right of it. Right to there. Nice job. Good.
Now notice when I started hitting that straight, you were like, this motherfucker's gonna go fast. When I started hitting that straightaway,
yeah,
you was like, I saw you a little bit like, okay, I hope he knows when to brake.
Yeah. And same thing. First one we didn't. Yeah. Overshot the shit out of that. Yeah. You didn't brake at all. And that's the thing. Whenever you jump something new. So are you driving anything else here today? No. Okay. Same thing. When you jump in a new car, you know, 22 is us.
Which one is that?
Right here. Turn right. Yep, perfect. Like I said, this thing, the horsepower is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
But relative to the other stuff, no brake pedal here, you know, to some of the other stuff, these brakes are not as strong as some of the other cars.
Right.
So that's the thing. You get guys, you know, horsepower is an easy one to feel out. Put down full throttle, that's a good one. But that brake pressure, that's a hard one. So, same thing. You know, you did really well at the end there. It's a matter of committing and scrubbing that speed, because all that happens is suddenly we're using less track. We're coming in tighter, hitting those apexes, and then it means we're back to throttle sooner. You know, if you like your horsepower, get your corners done fast. You know, come in late, brake hard, get your speed down, turn tight, come back out.
My thing is that I would never brake while I'm turning the curve, because I know I don't want to tail span. You know what I'm saying? So I want to go wide and then hit those corners on the inside, and boom, now I got a straight away, because you said it's a straight line. So, but it's a little bit difficult when I hit over here, though. Exactly.
So the trouble is you're right. If you're braking mid-corner, makes the back end light, goes around, especially in a car like this.
Yeah.
The trouble is, the other side of that is, you know, we're coming hard, we're braking hard, that suspension fully compressed, and if we come off too fast, you get this pop, you get this bounce, and in some cars, that is enough to make it skip.
Yeah.
You know, you're trying to steer, and then you lose all the grip for just a second in the front end, and you'll start, you know, understeering, pushing wide. Especially, you know, some of these like mid-engine cars, we don't have any weight in the front.
Yeah.
So that's why all we're trying to do is, we like that hard brake, we like coming wide. The only thing that release does, we're coming in, it just lets the weight of the car just level out. So then we just feel confident, you got your grip back, and then boom, we hit the apex back on throttle.
This is how many horses?
650 and then 650 torque.
Okay, 650. So I have a 2017 SRT Charger, but not a Hellcat.
Well, but same thing. Charger's a big car.
Yeah.
I mean, I think, what, 5,000 pounds? I mean, it's a big car.
Yeah.
This is probably 1,100 pounds lighter. You know, it's the same thing. That's why that quick acceleration, that jump, is awesome, because you don't have the weight holding you back. You know, I really like those Chargers just because they're comfy. You got back seating where you like.
That's what I'm saying.
For a daily, heck yeah, man. I dig it a lot.
The Hellcat is like, I was gonna get one. I was like, you know what? I mean, I'm in LA. Where I'm gonna go, I'm gonna use that much power.
Seriously.
I mean, the SRT is already fast enough.
Yeah, the SRT. I mean, especially when they first came out, the price gap between, it was like, you just don't need it. Like, there's just no point.
Yeah.
But no, that's the thing. I dig those, man, because they're, you know, when you're not pushing it, just a big comfy car.
Yeah, you can cruise.
Yeah, I love when we show them back and forth, like all these, you know, you get in, you're all stuck and you're tight. Get in that big car, it's just comfy. It feels good.
I had a Challenger, an SRT Challenger, and believe it or not, there's not that much room, no room in the back for nobody. But when I got that 4-door, man, it was like night and day.
And same thing, with all that comfort and that size, you get the weight. And that's where this, you know, this thing always does well. Corvettes, you know, big V8, no weight, rear-wheel drive. That's, you know, it's just been that little formula they've had. And they're getting to a trouble. That's why they had to put a traction control system in, because it's just, without it, this thing it's almost undrivable. I mean, it's so loose in the back. And they've already said, you know, we can't make anything faster until we go mid-engine. You know, you can't just keep putting power to rear wheels without changing the formula. But there's something about a Corvette that makes it fun. But here, let me power this down. I'm going to give this back to you now. You'll take it inside. Not yet. We want this to, otherwise it deletes the video if you kill the power.
Okay.
So, but just make sure, you know, check out cars. If you go drifting, it's always good fun. Otherwise, this is the front desk. We still have your ID, and then speeds and lap times up there too. Any other questions for me?
It was good.
Let me grab this back from
let me
before I slide my seat back if I can get my hands on it. There we go.